Did you know that the seemingly harmless foods you consume daily could actually be hidden enemies posing serious risks, especially if you are living with diabetes? That's right. Foods we often think are healthy might actually trigger severe disruptions in your body. Join us as we uncover the 10 most dangerous foods that could be silently lurking in your kitchen or forming part of your daily meals without you even realizing it. The information in this video is not only essential, but could also make a significant difference in your everyday life. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to ensure you don't miss any future health tips. Share this video with your loved ones to help everyone take steps toward better health together. Let's get started. Dr. Richard K. Bernstein, an American physician with type 1 diabetes and a leading expert in diabetes management, developed an effective method for blood sugar control based on a low-carbohydrate diet. He discovered that consuming fewer carbohydrates not only helps maintain stable blood sugar levels, but also reduces the risk of diabetes-related complications. His approach emphasizes eating small, low-carb meals combined with small insulin doses to achieve optimal blood sugar control. In his renowned book, Dr. Bernstein's Diabetes Solution, he highlights the importance of selecting appropriate foods and beverages. He recommends unsweetened teas such as green tea and black tea, which not only help stabilize blood sugar levels, but also provide antioxidants beneficial for heart health. Additionally, he suggests non-caffeinated beverages like plain water and mineral water to support kidney function and maintain hydration without causing blood sugar fluctuations. 1. Sugary drinks, the sweet enemy of diabetic health. Sugary beverages have long been a staple in the consumption habits of many, ranging from sodas and bubble tea to packaged fruit juices. However, for individuals living with diabetes, these are among the most dangerous food groups. According to a study published in the Lancet Diabetes and Endocrinology, consuming sugary drinks significantly increases the risk of rapid blood sugar spikes, leading to uncontrolled blood sugar levels. A typical can of soda, around 330 milliliters, can contain up to 39 g of sugar, far exceeding the daily recommendation by the American Heart Association, AHA, which advises no more than 25 g for women and 36 g for men. When blood sugar spikes suddenly, the body has to work overtime to produce insulin, a hormone that regulates blood sugar. However, for those with diabetes, this process is inefficient, resulting in excess sugar accumulating in the bloodstream. This not only causes fatigue and excessive thirst, but also increases the risk of severe complications such as cardiovascular disease, nerve damage, and kidney failure. Moreover, sugary drinks provide little to no nutritional value, leading to empty calories that do not contribute to the body's nutritional needs. A study from Harvard University also highlights that regular consumption of sugary beverages can increase the risk of obesity, a key factor exacerbating insulin resistance. Diabetics may find it harder to control their blood sugar levels while also facing heightened risks of conditions like high blood pressure and abnormal lipid levels. To protect your health, replacing sugary drinks with healthier options is crucial. Plain water remains the best choice for maintaining hydration balance. If plain water feels bland, you can try infused water with slices of lemon, orange, or cucumber for natural flavor. Additionally, unsweetened herbal teas are an excellent choice, providing nutrients while promoting relaxation. For those who prefer sweet-tasting beverages, some studies suggest natural sweeteners like stevia, which do not raise blood sugar levels and still deliver a pleasant taste. Changing your daily drinking habits may not be easy, but the benefits are immense. A report by the World Health Organization, WHO, emphasizes that reducing sugary beverage consumption not only improves diabetes management, but also lowers the risk of chronic illnesses such as cancer and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Finally, always check nutrition labels when selecting any beverages. Don't be misled by claims like natural juice, herbal tea, or energy drink, which may conceal high sugar content behind attractive marketing terms. A conscious decision to drink wisely today is a solid step towards safeguarding your long-term health. So, grab a glass of water and say no to sugary drinks. Your body will thank you for it. 2. White bread and pasta. familiar foods with hidden risks. After discussing the dangers of sugary drinks, let's move on to another group of common yet risky foods for people with diabetes: white bread and pasta. These staples appear in meals from breakfast to dinner. But did you know they are hidden culprits that can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar? White bread and pasta are made from refined flour, a type of flour processed to remove the bran and germ, stripping away most of its fiber and nutrients. This makes them rich in simple carbohydrates, which quickly convert into sugar in the body. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, consuming foods high in simple carbohydrates can cause short and long-term spikes in blood sugar, complicating glucose control. For example, a standard slice of white bread contains about 14 g of carbohydrates, while a medium plate of pasta can contain 40–50 g of carbohydrates, enough to trigger a blood sugar tsunami. Another issue is the lack of fiber in white bread and pasta. Fiber plays a vital role in slowing sugar absorption into the bloodstream, helping to maintain stable blood sugar levels. Without fiber, the body experiences sudden blood sugar spikes, placing significant stress on the insulin regulation system. This is especially dangerous for individuals with type 2 diabetes, who already struggle with effective insulin use. Rather than eliminating these familiar foods entirely, you can replace them with healthier alternatives. Whole grain bread and pasta made from whole grains are excellent substitutes. These products retain the bran and germ layers, making them rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals. For example, a slice of whole grain bread may contain up to 3 g of fiber, 3 times more than white bread, helping you feel full longer and reducing cravings. Other great alternatives include complex carbohydrates such as brown rice, quinoa, or sweet potatoes. For a more creative approach, you can replace traditional pasta with vegetable-based options. Zucchini or carrots, for instance, can be spiralized into spaghetti, offering a fun and nutritious dining experience. Adapting to whole grain foods may take some time, but the long-term benefits are undeniable. According to the American Diabetes Association, ADA, increasing fiber intake in your diet not only aids blood sugar control but also reduces the risk of cardiovascular complications, a major concern for people with diabetes. Just like with sugary drinks, changing your daily eating habits for bread and pasta is a crucial step in managing diabetes. Start small. Replace one slice of white bread with whole grain bread, or swap traditional spaghetti with zucchini noodles for one meal. These small changes can have a significant impact, not just on blood sugar control but also on overall energy and health. So, are you ready to transform your plate into a source of healthy nutrition? Let's move on to the next food item. 3. Breakfast cereals. Starting your day the wrong way can worsen diabetes. We've discussed sugary drinks and white bread, and now it's time to talk about the most important meal of the day, breakfast. For people with diabetes, starting the day with a bowl of seemingly healthy breakfast cereal could be a big mistake. Most cereals on the market, especially those aimed at children or with eye-catching colors, contain alarmingly high levels of sugar. According to a report by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, 56% of popular breakfast cereals contain over 10 g of sugar per serving, equivalent to about 2.5 teaspoons of sugar. The problem lies not only in the sugar content, but also in the lack of fiber and protein, two crucial components for blood sugar management. Cereals with low fiber content allow sugar to be absorbed into the bloodstream more quickly, leading to sudden blood sugar spikes. This places a heavy burden on the body, forcing the pancreas to produce insulin at a high rate to restore balance. For those with insulin resistance, this process becomes even more challenging and can result in long-term complications. A study by the Harvard School of Public Health found that consuming high-sugar cereals in the morning not only makes diabetes management harder, but also leaves you feeling hungrier sooner. As blood sugar levels drop rapidly after the initial spike, the body craves energy-dense foods, leading to overeating throughout the day. Instead of sugary cereals, consider healthier alternatives. Whole grain cereals with low sugar content are a reasonable substitute. Choose products with less than 5 g of sugar and at least 3 g of fiber per serving. This helps slow sugar absorption and keeps you feeling fuller for longer. Another option is to start your day with protein-rich foods, such as eggs, unsweetened Greek yogurt, or cottage cheese. These foods not only help stabilize blood sugar levels, but also provide long-lasting energy, reducing hunger and cravings. If you prefer a touch of sweetness, add fresh fruits like blueberries, strawberries, or apples. They provide natural sweetness along with essential fiber and vitamins. For those who value convenience, you can make your own granola at home with ingredients like rolled oats, chia seeds, almonds, and a touch of honey. This not only gives you control over sugar levels, but also makes breakfast more varied and enjoyable. Small changes in your breakfast choices can make a big difference in your health. Starting your day with low-sugar cereals or high-protein foods helps you manage blood sugar, boost your mood, and sustain energy throughout the day. Remember, smart choices today lay the foundation for long-term health. Let's move on to the next item in this list. 4. Fried and processed snacks. Delicious but silently harmful. After discussing the risks of breakfast cereals, let's move on to another category of foods that many find irresistible: fried and processed snacks. From crispy potato chips and cookies to packaged snacks, these foods are not only addictive but also silent enemies of diabetic health. According to research published in the Journal of Diabetes Research, fried snacks often contain high levels of refined carbohydrates, unhealthy fats, trans fats and saturated fats, and sodium. This dangerous combination not only causes blood sugar levels to spike, but also increases the risk of insulin resistance. A 100g bag of potato chips can contain up to 50g of carbohydrates, comparable to a full meal, while offering little to no beneficial nutrients. In addition to spiking blood sugar, unhealthy fats in fried snacks increase bad cholesterol, LDL, and lower good cholesterol, HDL, raising the risk of cardiovascular diseases, a common complication in people with diabetes. Furthermore, a high-sodium diet from processed snacks can lead to high blood pressure, adding extra strain on the heart and kidneys, which are already under stress from diabetes. A report from the American Heart Association highlights that consuming more than 2.300 milligrams of sodium per day, the recommended maximum, significantly raises the risk of heart disease and kidney failure. Alarmingly, a small snack pack can contain 200 to 300 milligrams of sodium. Healthier snack alternatives. So how can you replace unhealthy snacks while still satisfying cravings? Here are some suggestions. 1. Nuts and dried fruits. Switch to unsweetened nuts and dried fruits, such as almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, or dried cranberries. These foods are rich in fiber, protein, and healthy unsaturated fats, which help you feel fuller for longer and support blood sugar control. A study in diabetes care found that consuming 30g of walnuts daily improves insulin sensitivity and reduces the risk of complications. 2. Homemade baked chips. If you crave something crunchy, try making baked potato or sweet potato chips at home. Using a small amount of olive oil and spices, you can create a tasty snack that's far healthier than packaged fried chips. 3. Roasted vegetables. Roasted vegetables like carrots, zucchini, or cauliflower can also be great snack options, providing extra fiber and vitamins while satisfying your need for something crispy. 4. Nutritional labels matter. Always check nutrition labels when buying packaged snacks. Avoid products with trans fats or hydrogenated oils listed in the ingredients, as these indicate unhealthy fats. Opt for snacks labeled low sodium and low sugar whenever possible. Long-term benefits of healthier choices. Fried and processed snacks may bring momentary joy, but the long-term health consequences are far from worth it. Transitioning from unhealthy snacks to better options can help you control blood sugar levels, reduce the risk of complications, and improve your overall quality of life. Remember, your health is your most valuable asset and deserves to be prioritized. Let's continue exploring more dangerous foods in the next part of this list. 5. Fast food. Convenient but potentially dangerous. Following fried and processed snacks, let's turn to another highly appealing yet harmful food category for diabetics: fast food. From hamburgers and fried chicken to pizza and fries, Fast food is a go-to option for many due to its convenience and irresistible flavors. However, for individuals with diabetes, this food group is a major health risk and should be minimized. According to a study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition, fast food is typically loaded with refined carbohydrates, saturated fats, trans fats, and sodium. This combination not only causes rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, but also places significant stress on the cardiovascular system and kidney function. For instance, a typical combo meal consisting of a hamburger, fries, and soda can contain up to 150 g of carbohydrates, almost double the recommended amount for a balanced meal for diabetics. Additionally, the high levels of saturated and trans fats in fast food can increase bad cholesterol, LDL, and decrease good cholesterol, HDL, thereby heightening the risk of cardiovascular diseases, a common and severe complication of diabetes. Furthermore, the excessive sodium content in fast food, an average hamburger contains about 1 milligram of sodium, can lead to high blood pressure, another risk factor for heart and kidney health. Healthier alternatives to fast food. How can you maintain convenient eating habits without compromising your health? Here are some tips. 1. Opt for healthier fast food options. Choose healthier versions of fast food when available. For example, replace white bread buns with whole grain options or skip the bun altogether, focusing on the meat and vegetables. If ordering a salad, avoid dressings high in sugar and fat, opting for balsamic vinegar or olive oil instead. 2. Homemade alternatives. If you can't resist fries, try making them at home by baking instead of frying. This significantly reduces saturated and trans fats. You can also use sliced vegetables like carrots or butternut squash to make crispy, oven-baked snacks. 3. Healthier beverage choices. Replace sugary sodas with water, unsweetened tea, or freshly made vegetable juices. These options help control blood sugar while eliminating empty calories. 4. Plan and prepare your meals. Reduce reliance on processed fast food by preparing meals at home. Bringing homemade meals to work or school not only saves money but also ensures better nutritional quality. According to a report by the American Diabetes Association, ADA, preparing meals at home gives better control over carbohydrate, fat, and sodium intake, significantly reducing the risk of complications. The long-term impact of smarter choices. While fast food offers convenience and taste, frequent consumption can severely harm diabetics' health. Instead of letting convenience dominate your diet, opt for healthier alternatives to protect your well-being. Every smart decision you make today contributes to a healthier future. Stay tuned as we continue exploring more foods to avoid in the next section. 6. Processed meats. Convenience with hidden risks for diabetic health. Following fast food, let's explore another seemingly harmless food group that poses significant risks to diabetic health: processed meats. Products like sausages, bacon, ham, and salami often feature in quick and convenient meals. However, behind their tempting flavors lie a host of health concerns, particularly for individuals with diabetes. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, regular consumption of processed meats increases the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by up to 19%. The main culprits are preservatives such as nitrates and nitrites, along with high levels of sodium and saturated fats. These substances not only promote inflammation but also exacerbate insulin resistance, making blood sugar control more challenging. For instance, a single 50 g serving of bacon, roughly 2 thin slices, contains around 500 milligrams of sodium and over 10 g of saturated fat, exceeding the recommended intake for a balanced meal. Additionally, frequent consumption of processed meats is linked to cardiovascular complications, a major risk for diabetics. High levels of LDL cholesterol, bad cholesterol, and saturated fats in processed meats can lead to plaque buildup in arteries, increasing the risk of atherosclerosis, strokes, and heart attacks. Moreover, the sodium content in these foods raises blood pressure, further straining the heart and kidneys, which are already vulnerable in people with diabetes. Healthier alternatives to processed meats. To minimize risks while maintaining flavor and nutrition, Consider these healthier options. 1. Fresh meats. Replace processed meats with fresh options like chicken breast, lean beef, salmon, or pork tenderloin. These choices provide high-quality protein without harmful preservatives. Preparing meals at home also gives you control over salt and fat levels, reducing health risks. 2. Plant-based protein sources. Diversify your protein intake by incorporating beans, legumes, nuts, and soy products into your diet. Lentils, chia seeds, walnuts, and tofu are rich in protein, fiber, and healthy fats, supporting effective blood sugar management. A study in diabetes care found that substituting 25% of red meat with plant-based proteins significantly lowers blood sugar levels and reduces the risk of diabetic complications. 3. Natural seasonings. Enhance your meals with natural herbs and spices like basil, cilantro, garlic, or rosemary instead of relying on processed meats for flavor. These seasonings not only improve taste, but also offer health benefits such as reducing inflammation and aiding digestion. The long-term impact of healthier choices. Processed meats may offer convenience and taste, but their health consequences are far-reaching, especially for people with diabetes. By opting for fresh meats and plant-based protein sources, you can make small but meaningful changes to your diet. These changes not only improve blood sugar control, but also protect overall health. Every small adjustment to your eating habits brings you closer to better diabetes management and a healthier lifestyle. Stay tuned as we continue to explore more foods to avoid in the next section. 7. Sweet desserts, small joys but big risks for diabetics. After discussing processed meats, let's move on to a category of foods beloved by many but a nightmare for those with diabetes: sweet desserts. From cakes, ice cream, and candies to sugary puddings, these treats often accompany meals, celebrations, or moments of indulgence. However, for diabetics, these foods not only cause spikes in blood sugar but also lead to serious health complications. According to research from the American Diabetes Association, ADA, sweet desserts are typically high in sugar, causing rapid blood sugar spikes shortly after consumption. For example, a medium slice of chocolate cake contains up to 35 g of sugar and over 350 calories, while a 100 g serving of vanilla ice cream has about 25 g of sugar. For diabetics, this means the body needs to produce large amounts of insulin to manage the sugar. If insulin resistance is already present, excess sugar accumulates in the blood, increasing the risk of severe complications. Moreover, consuming sugary desserts often triggers hunger and perpetuates a cycle of overeating. Rapid blood sugar spikes followed by sharp drops can leave you feeling fatigued and craving more food, leading to a vicious cycle. Many desserts are also high in saturated fats, which raise bad cholesterol, LDL, and lower good cholesterol, HDL, harming the cardiovascular system, a common concern for diabetics. Smarter dessert alternatives. Rather than giving up desserts entirely, consider these healthier alternatives. 1. Fresh fruits. Fresh fruits offer natural sweetness, fiber, and essential vitamins without causing drastic blood sugar spikes. For instance, a small apple contains about 15 g of carbohydrates and provides fiber to slow sugar absorption. Berries like strawberries, blueberries, or raspberries are excellent choices with a low glycemic index, GI, making them ideal for blood sugar control. 2. Homemade low-sugar desserts. Create desserts at home using natural sweeteners like stevia or erythritol instead of refined sugar. Use almond or coconut flour, both low in carbohydrates, for baking to minimize blood sugar impact. For example, almond flour muffins with mashed bananas are not only delicious but also nutrient-rich, making them suitable for diabetics. 3. Greek yogurt-based treats. For ice cream lovers, try making frozen treats using unsweetened Greek yogurt and fresh fruits. This option is not only lower in sugar, but also packed with protein, helping you feel fuller longer and reducing cravings. Greek yogurt also contains probiotics, which support a healthy digestive system, building healthy eating habits. To effectively manage diabetes, Replacing sugary treats is only part of the solution. Developing healthier eating habits is equally important. Plan ahead. Create a meal plan that includes desserts to prevent impulsive and unhealthy choices. Knowing what you'll eat in advance helps reduce the temptation to reach for sugary options. Control portions. A small portion of dessert can be manageable if properly controlled. Instead of eating an entire slice of cake, try cutting it into smaller pieces and savoring just one. Eating slowly and enjoying each bite can help satisfy cravings without overindulging. Monitor blood sugar. Keep track of your blood sugar levels, especially after consuming sweet treats. This practice not only increases awareness of how foods affect your body, but also helps you adjust your diet accordingly. Finding balance. Sweet desserts may bring immediate joy, but for diabetics, they come with substantial risks. Instead of completely giving up these indulgences, get creative with healthier options that satisfy your cravings while protecting your health. Small habit changes today can lay the foundation for a healthier, longer life. Stay tuned for more foods to avoid as we continue this list. 8. White rice and refined starch foods, a common culprit in everyday meals. After sweet desserts, let's address a food group that is almost indispensable in daily meals: white rice and foods made from refined starch. These staples are familiar in many households, but for diabetics, they can have a significant impact on health if not properly managed. White rice, white bread, and refined noodles all have a high glycemic index, GI, a measure of how quickly a food raises blood sugar levels after consumption. According to data from the International Tables of Glycemic Index, white rice has a GI ranging from 73 to 89, depending on the type and cooking method, while white bread falls in the 70 to 80 range. These foods rapidly break down into glucose in the bloodstream, causing sudden blood sugar spikes. Such rapid increases force the body to release large amounts of insulin to manage the glucose. For diabetics, especially those with insulin resistance, this process is often ineffective, leading to prolonged high blood sugar levels that strain the heart and kidneys. A study in diabetes care revealed that regular consumption of white rice increases the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by up to 27% in adults. Additionally, white rice and refined starches are typically low in fiber, a key component for slowing sugar absorption and maintaining stable blood sugar levels. The lack of fiber also reduces satiety, making it easier to overeat and contributing to weight gain, a significant risk factor for diabetics. Healthier substitutes for white rice. Instead of white rice, consider healthier alternatives rich in fiber and nutrients to better manage blood sugar. 1. Brown rice. Brown rice, with a GI of 50 to 55, is an excellent alternative. It is not only high in fiber, but also rich in B vitamins, which aid energy metabolism in the body. 2. Quinoa. Quinoa, a protein and fiber-rich grain with a GI of about 53, is another great choice. It helps regulate blood sugar while providing sustained energy, reducing post-meal fatigue. 3. Oats and sweet potatoes. Whole oats and sweet potatoes are also nutrient-dense options that help stabilize blood sugar and provide essential vitamins and minerals. Cooking and portion control. How you prepare your meals also significantly affects the GI of starch-based foods. 1. Cook just right. Overcooking rice or starches increases their GI, making them break down into glucose more quickly. Aim to cook them until just tender, rather than overly soft. 2. Combine with protein and healthy fats. Pairing high GI foods with protein and healthy fats slows sugar absorption and creates a more balanced meal. For example, eat brown rice with grilled salmon or roasted chicken. Add fiber-rich vegetables like broccoli, spinach, or carrots to enhance satiety and support blood sugar control. 3. Mind your portions. Even with healthier options like brown rice or quinoa, portion control is essential. Overeating can still lead to blood sugar spikes. The Harvard School of Public Health recommends that carbohydrates make up only 25 to 30% of total meal calories for diabetics. Small changes, big benefits. White rice and refined starches may be convenient and familiar, but they are not ideal choices for diabetics. Transitioning to whole grains like brown rice or quinoa not only aids in blood sugar control, but also provides broader health benefits. Remember, small dietary changes can have a big impact on managing diabetes and improving overall quality of life. Stay tuned as we explore more foods to limit in the next section. 9. Alcoholic beverages. Cheerful companion with hidden risks for diabetics. After discussing white rice and refined starches, let's delve into a popular category of beverages often seen at social gatherings and celebrations: alcoholic drinks. From beer and wine to colorful cocktails, alcoholic beverages bring joy and relaxation. But for diabetics, they can be a double-edged sword with potentially serious consequences if not consumed responsibly. Alcohol impacts blood sugar levels in two opposite ways. It can either cause a significant spike or a dangerous drop, depending on the type and amount consumed. According to the American Diabetes Association, ADA, alcohol can lead to hypoglycemia, low blood sugar, immediately or several hours after drinking, especially if consumed on an empty stomach. This happens because alcohol inhibits the liver's ability to produce glucose, while insulin or other blood sugar-lowering medications remain active, causing blood sugar to plummet. On the other hand, certain alcoholic beverages, such as cocktails, beer, and sweet wines, are high in sugar and can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar. For example, a 200 milliliters mojito cocktail contains about 20-25 g of sugar, similar to a can of soda. Similarly, a 330 milliliters can of beer has around 13 g of carbohydrates, which can quickly raise blood sugar levels, particularly when paired with high-carb snacks. Tips for safe alcohol consumption. If you choose to drink, here are some ways to minimize risks. 1. Choose low-carb and no-sugar options. Opt for drinks with little to no carbohydrates or added sugar. Dry wine or spirits like whiskey and vodka, without added mixers, are better choices for maintaining stable blood sugar levels. However, moderation is key. ADA recommends limiting alcohol intake to 1 drink per day for women and 2 drinks per day for men. 1 drink equals 150 milliliters of wine or 330 milliliters of beer. 2. Pair alcohol with fiber or protein-rich foods. Eating foods high in fiber or protein alongside alcohol can slow sugar and alcohol absorption, helping maintain stable blood sugar levels. Good options include walnuts, steamed vegetables, or grilled chicken. Avoid cocktails with added syrups or sugar as they are essentially sugar bombs. 3. Monitor blood sugar levels. Check your blood sugar frequently before, during, and after consuming alcohol to detect any abnormalities. Carry glucose tablets or a small snack to quickly address unexpected hypoglycemia. Long-term effects of alcohol. Beyond short-term effects on blood sugar, frequent alcohol consumption poses several long-term health risks for diabetics. According to the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, NIA, prolonged alcohol use can damage the liver, a vital organ for glucose regulation. A weakened liver may struggle to process glucose efficiently, increasing the risk of hyperglycemia and other complications. Moreover, alcoholic beverages are often calorie-dense, contributing to weight gain. A study by Harvard Medical School indicates that overweight or obese diabetics face a higher likelihood of developing complications such as cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, and nerve damage. Finding a balance. While alcoholic drinks are a staple of social life, diabetics must exercise caution and moderation when consuming them. Making smarter choices and drinking in controlled amounts helps protect your health while allowing you to enjoy social occasions. Stay tuned as we reveal the final food item in this list. 10. Deep-fried foods, a hidden enemy for diabetic health. To conclude the list, let's examine a group of foods that are both familiar and particularly dangerous for people with diabetes. Deep-fried foods. Items like fried chicken, French fries, fried bananas, and other crispy snacks are popular and addictive due to their delicious taste and crunchy texture. However, this indulgence comes with numerous health risks, especially for those needing to control their blood sugar. According to a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, Deep-fried foods are not only loaded with refined carbohydrates, causing sudden blood sugar spikes, but also rich in saturated fats and trans fats. These unhealthy fats increase bad cholesterol, LDL, reduce good cholesterol, HDL, and contribute to insulin resistance, a key factor in managing diabetes. For instance, a medium serving of French fries, about 150 g, contains over 400 calories, nearly 50 g of carbohydrates, and a substantial amount of saturated fats, making it a calorie bomb for diabetics. Additionally, the frying process often involves the use of unhealthy or reused oils, which contain harmful free radicals. These free radicals increase inflammation in the body, damage cells, and heighten the risk of cardiovascular complications, one of the leading causes of death in people with diabetes. Healthier alternatives to deep-fried foods. Instead of cutting out fried foods entirely, consider these healthier cooking methods. 1. Use an air fryer or oven baking. Air frying or oven baking is a healthier alternative to deep frying. These methods significantly reduce the amount of oil and fat while retaining the crispy texture and flavor. 2. Try sweet potatoes. Swap French fries for baked sweet potato fries. Sweet potatoes have a lower glycemic index, GI, of 44 to 50 compared to 65 to 75 for regular fries and are rich in fiber, which slows sugar absorption. 3. Opt for baked veggies. Experiment with baked vegetables like carrots, zucchini, or broccoli cut into small pieces for a nutritious, crispy snack. 4. Use whole grain or oat flour. For breaded dishes, replace refined flour with whole grain or oat flour to increase fiber content and reduce the GI of the meal. Building healthier eating habits. Reducing the consumption of deep-fried foods is not just about removing them from your diet. It's also about adopting healthier eating habits. 1. Plan meals ahead. Prepare meals in advance, focusing on fresh ingredients and low-fat cooking methods like steaming, boiling, baking, or pan-searing with minimal oil. 2. Control portions. If you can't resist fried foods, limit portion sizes and pair them with fiber-rich foods, like vegetable salads, to counteract the effects of fats and carbohydrates. 3. Monitor blood sugar. Regularly check your blood sugar levels, especially after consuming fried foods, to understand their impact on your body and make dietary adjustments accordingly. A balanced approach. While deep-fried foods may be a tasty treat, their risks, especially for diabetics, are too significant to ignore. Rather than sticking to unhealthy eating habits, try incorporating healthier cooking methods to enjoy your favorite foods guilt-free. Smart choices for long-term health. We've just explored the 10 most dangerous foods for diabetics, hidden enemies that can silently harm your health if overlooked. The key takeaway isn't to completely eliminate your favorite foods, but to adjust and adopt healthier habits. Smart food choices today pave the way for better diabetes management, reduced risk of complications, and an improved quality of life. Remember, your body deserves the best care. Every meal or drink you consume is not just fuel, but also a way to protect your health and vitality. Small changes, like switching white rice for brown rice, deep-fried foods for baked alternatives, or sugary drinks for water, can make a big difference over time. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this content to help others gain valuable insights. Stay tuned for our next feature, where we'll explore additional tips on nutrition, effective blood sugar control, and fitness routines tailored for optimal diabetic health. Taking care of your health may not be easy, but with the right knowledge, every step becomes meaningful. Thank you for following along, and see you in the next guide.